In number 39 in section 11.3, they give us some information about the U.S. Senate of the 109th Congress. And what they tell us is that this Senate consisted of 55 Republicans, 44 Democrats, and 1 independent. And the question that they're asking is, how many ways are there to form a committee if each committee must have 4 Republicans and 3 Democrats? So based on the information that they gave us and the techniques we have, it shouldn't be too difficult, but you're going to notice that they make this requirement about the number of Republicans, and they make this requirement about the number of Democrats, but they don't say anything about the number of independents. That's because that's extra information right now. That's not something that's required to form the committee, so we can kind of just disregard that whole fact there, that there happens to be 1 independent in the Senate at that point. So let's go ahead and figure this out. We need a committee, and our committee will consist of Republicans, if I could spell, Republicans, all right, and Democrats. And so this is ways to choose 4 and ways to choose 3. Okay? So we need to use combinations again. And that idea of combinations, remember, is that a combination is the number of possible combinations taken from a certain number of items. So we want to write the number of items we're choosing from first. So 55 Republicans, we have 55 Republicans, C, and then R, how many we're trying to select from that group of 55. And in this case, we want 4. We want to pick 4 Republicans out of the 55 that there are in the Senate at that particular time. Democrats, we have 44 of them, and we need to pick 3 of them. So that's 44C3, and now we just plug it into the calculator. And that should be pretty simple. So we have 55, probability, NCR, 4. I'm going to hit enter. It gives me kind of a big number. I'm going to write it in a different color so that it doesn't get all blended in here. But it's 341,055. So that's how many ways to choose 4 Republicans. And now we need to do 44, probability, NCR, 3, and we get 13,244. Multiply those two things together and we will get our answer. So we have the 13,244 times 341055. Oops, it would help if I actually hit a 0. And we get a massive number. So let's see, I don't know if I left myself enough room to write it. We have 4, 5, 1, 6, 9, 3, 2, 4, 2, 0. So let's throw some commas in there. So what we're looking at 4,516,932,420 different ways to form committees if each committee has to have 4 Republicans selected from a group of 55 Republicans and 3 Democrats selected from a group of 44 Democrats.